What's up, guys? Welcome back. Obito 10 Tails or 6 Paths. You could use either name, I guess. I drew Obito. First time I drew Obito over 5 years ago now. So he's a popular character. He's definitely one of my favorite characters in the whole Naruto story. Him and Itachi. So let's draw this. Landscape page, pencil eraser. Hit pause if I go too fast. We're going to start with his eyes. Center point here, head will be just in the top half, right? So center point about there will come up over the right hand side, start with the eye. We'll just curve a line up and over like that. And it can be like a thick enough line. Sometimes they add like an extra spike at the front here. Not all the time, but there's definitely a spike at the back. True Naruto style. His bottom eyelid is usually thinner. There. And then inside, pupil, right? So we got the Rinnegan. Now it can be quite tricky to get the Rinnegan because it's like, they do it obviously with like a stencil or something. Like they have perfect circles, which can be hard to do freehand, but we'll try our best. So we'll go pupil and then, sorry, just tidying that up. And then like what I would call the first circle, which is like the iris. Just around that. And then you go again. Right. And then they kind of become like sort of brackets then as you go down there, because you can't see the full circle. Okay. So, eyebrow, just above this sort of check mark or tick line, like that. His eyebrows in this mode are gray, so we gotta like add a little space that we can color in. The main thing is that it gets skinnier as you go back there. And then we have a little frown line just here, and there's an eyelid line, top of his eye there. And then might have a little extra line just there. And we'll go over and do his Sharingan eye. So again, eye width, Naruto, we're in proportion, right? So the width of his eye is the distance you want to go over. So this width and this width bring you to where the next eye starts. Same thing again, so you curve it over. And sometimes they add like a little extra spike just here at the front. Right, and then the spike at the back. And the bottom eyelid there again. And then iris and pupil. So this is like the standard sort of Sharingan, right? So you'll just do a circle there, and then pupil in the middle. And then those Sharingan dots around that, 1, 2, and a third. And then you want to add like a little spike from them. And an extra sort of circle just coming around the inside there. And then again, eyebrow, check mark, sort of tick line going up. And then you want to add a little space that you can color inside that eyebrow. And there's an extra frown line there. And then the eyelid line. another sort of nose line there. So for his nose, all they do is nostrils, one here, one there, and then his mouth, sort of down turned flat, like so. And then his bottom lip, there. And then his chin. Now, eyes, say the top eyelid to the nose, about the same as nose to chin, here and here are about the same distance. And then nose to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. Here and here are about the same. Bottom lip line. And there to the chin is about the same. Then we go for his jaw. You're aiming sort of for like the edge of his eye, maybe across from the mouth, where you start sort of gradually, starts to gradually turn up when you get to that spot. And so about here, it's going to start turning up. And then above that, we have sideburns. These little sort of spiky V sort of shapes. And these become his ears. So you just have this curve. It's sort of, they start at the eyebrow level. And then we go all the way down to sort of nearly nose level. A little bit higher up maybe. Just like the tip of his nose maybe. And then the ear lines inside. Easiest way to start, letter J. Like that. And that line is a bit thick, sorry. A bit better. And then, so you can add like some extra ones to the ear if you want. They don't do too much in Naruto in terms of ear lines. That's pretty much all they do. So hair then starts to go up, right? But we have these kind of devil horn type things, right? So one starts here. This one is like real long. It's longer than the other one. Right, and then spiky hairlines just coming across the front, like so. And then the rest of the hair that comes along all around the back of the head, right? And it's typical sort of Naruto hair spikes, right? Just like this kind of shark fin looking stuff, right? Coming up the side. And then we start to go around. The top of the head. And it changes direction then here when we go across the other side. Remember, hair moves and everything and it blows in the wind, so like don't worry if it's not exactly like mine. Once you just get the rough shape, you should be winning. They actually do some extra texture lines in this one. Okay, and then the rest, there's some more hair, but it's down behind his neck, so his neckline is just like here. and then some longer hair. Down that way. Okay, so, oh yeah, all those cracks on his face, right? So when he's in this form, there's all these sort of crack lines, and it's kind of all on his left side. It starts to go down his neck, but I'll do it all together because it goes the whole way down his left arm, and there's kind of a pattern to it. So these neck muscles, right, go to sort of collarbones here, and then his trapezius comes down this way, and he has 4 spikes, right, 2 here and 2 at the back. So the ones here first, right, they're kind of like the horns on his head, but like a bit bigger. Right. And then 2 back here. And these seem to have fire like all coming around them, these ones. Did he always have that fire? I've seen, I think I drew him before he didn't have the fire that was here. Anyway, let's just go with it. Okay, like a kind of candle flame sort of look to it. Like so. And then the center line for his chest is here. And then he has like what can only be described as kind of like a skin cape hanging down, right, over this shoulder, going down that way. And then we have an armpit line there. And this side it's more of that texture. So shoulder goes down this way. We'll go armpit line here. And then there's those symbols, right? So you got like a circle. It's the Sharingan comma shape, right? It's kind of like a number 9. Or like half of the yin and yang sort of symbol. And then over this side as well. I think they all go the same direction. Okay. Then we got to do all that texture that's like coming down his face onto his neck, right? And it's kind of like this little sort of scaly skin pattern, right? So it comes across like in these little jaggedy sort of lines like that, right? And then it seems to go down. Right, and then another one. Like more all coming down here. It's just basically a repeating pattern all the way down his arm. think it like keeps going. Is it on this as well? It probably is. So let's just go like across like this and then maybe down a bit. Like so. Maybe another one. Yeah, what? I think that's enough. Obito, 6 paths or 10 tails. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.